working. Yes. Okay. Trying to remember all this stuff. That's good. I know you just updated everything.
Okay. So what's the expiration date that we're looking at?
Navigation, June 2019. Not worried about that. That expired.
And that's basically it.
Okay.
Before we go any further, is this normal?
No.
Okay. So how do we fix that?
I'm gonna figure that out.
Okay. But when the two screens are matching like this, do you know what that's called?
No.
It's called reversionary mode.
Okay.
So the way that you activate reversionary mode is you push the display back button, the big red button here. Go ahead and press it. There you go.
There we go. Okay. For if this fails, you do that. Hit this.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're good with that.
Okay.
Engine, system. Oh no. Okay. Brief. Gallons remaining. It says 0? Why? Okay. That. Okay. An engine. Okay. Let me try and remember. Procedure. No. Menu. No. Trying to see how we get WAS and RAIM and all that stuff.
So you use the FMS knob.
Okay. Big one? Little one?
C.
Okay. But done. Okay. Oh.
You go to auxiliary first.
Okay.
AUX, big knob. Get it. Sorry, get it to AUX, and then GPS stack.
Okay. Okay.
We're currently on RAIM.
Yeah.
So how do we get to this button right here? You have to activate the cursor, and
Okay.
to do that, you click it.
Get. Okay.
There you go. Yep.
There we go.
Then clicking it removes the cursor again.
So enter.
There you go.
Name's available.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
S-Pass. And that's all checked, so we're
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right. And I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Now what you do is you'll push and hold clear. Get you back to the main screen.
Okay. All right, that's good then. Or 1200 automatically. Okay. Just grab the ATIS.
In Charlie, 1447 Zulu, wind variable at 6, visibility 6, light rain, 1,200 scattered, ceiling 2,100 broken, temperature 14, dew point 12, altimeter 29er 5, localizer delta, approach in use, landing and departing runway 27 right and 27 left. Notice the airman runway 27 right, PAPI out of service. Hazardous weather information for California available on HIWAS and flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact, information Charlie.
talk to clearance and have them activate it over the radio? Okay.
Yep. Right, now, let's see. So did you go through and check all your flight instruments?
I looked at these, yes.
Okay.
But we do need to update the ATIS. Not the ATIS, but you know what I mean. This thing.
Okay.
9 or 9 or 5, and then this one. Everything looks normal.
Okay. What do we want our transponder set to?
Oh, alt.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Now, hold on. So we'll ask for our clearance before we taxi.
Okay, clearance before we taxi. Gillespie clearance November 619 or 58 with IFR request.
Hey, multiple calling at once. The calling on clearance, contact me on ground. The one going to Oceanside Airport, give me your call sign and your type again.
Call sign is November 384 Whiskey and aircraft type is Ceros SR22/Golf.
Sirius 384 Whiskey, you're cleared to the Oceanside Airport. On departure, turn right, heading 320. Right vectors to the Oceanside VOR. Maintain 3,000, expect 4,000 ones and minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.3, squawk will be assigned by the tower.
Okay, we're cleared to Oceanside after takeoff heading 320, vectors, climb 3,000. Vectors Oceanside, correction, Oceanside VOR 3,000 and expect 4,000. Departure frequency 125.3.
Decimal.
Sirius 84 Whiskey, readbacks correct, advise tower prior to departure, you are IFR.
We will be IFR and will advise prior to departure. 84 Whiskey.
Gillespie ground November 61958 via IFR request.
This is 61958 Gillespie ground, sir, request.
To request tower en route from Gillespie to Carlsbad, Palomar, 61958.
61958, roger. You're cleared to the Carlsbad Airport. On departure, turn right, heading 320, rate of vectors to Oceanside. Maintain 3,000, expect 4,000 ones or minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.3, and squawk will be assigned by a tower.
Cleared to Palomar Airport, 320 upon takeoff. Expect radar vectors, altitude 3,000 to 4,000 after 10 minutes, frequency 125.3, transponder code will be assigned by tower, 61958.
61958, after the heading of 320, it's Oceanside.
Copy that, Oceanside after 320, 61958.
61958, readbacks correct, advise tower prior to departure, you are IFR.
IFR, 61958, thank you.
Gillespie ground 384 Whiskey is at circle ready to taxi.
384 Whiskey, Gillespie ground runway 27 right, taxi via Charlie.
Taxi via Charlie to 27 right, 84 Whiskey.
My brakes are firm and even.
I have controls.
Controls.
My controls. Brakes firm and even as well. No leaks on my side. You have control.
Controls.
Your controls. Try not to ride the brakes while you're taxiing. If you're having to hit the brakes to maintain the same speed, most likely you have too much power.
Okay. Gillespie grounds, Cessna 61905 at SAA, ready for IFR taxi.
61958, Gillespie ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Alpha 2, Bravo Delta, cross runway 35.
Taxi via Alpha 2, Bravo Delta, cross runway 35 for 27 right, 61958, thank you. Have you ever flown a 172 Charlie by any chance?
A model Charlie? No, I don't think so.
It's really weird.
Why do you say that?
Transponders like dials. It just felt old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I chose to fly it for the flying club the other day, and it was weird.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It doesn't even have like the little skid plates to go check the fuel. You have to like bring out a little ladder.
Oh, right.
Okay. Ball was out, indicating a turn. What that is?
The whirring sound?
Yeah.
That's from the tires. Normally it does that when you taxi a little bit faster. So if you slow down, then the sound will kind of go away. But it's just the way that the tires are rotating. It's just the sound that they make. Just make sure that you're checking your flight instruments during both turns.
Oh, okay. Another thing with that 72 Charlie was you can't look out the back window.
Oh, there's no back window?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if it was just that plane or just that make and model of that year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All the 172s that I've seen have always had a back window.
Gillespie ground,
but
turn
I don't know.
8437 Mike, Spear hangars, taxi 27 right with Delta.
Turning 8437 Mike, Gillespie ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Delta, cross runway 35.
Delta, cross 35 to 27 right, 37 Mike.
ground 37 Mike. I'd like to pick up my IFR clearance to Yuma, Arizona.
All right, 437 Mike, cleared to the Yuma Airport on departure. Turn right via the Mission Bay 1 departure, Mission Bay, Victor 66, Imperial, then as found. Maintain 4,000, expect 1000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.3. Squawk will be assigned by the tower.
Okay, 37 Mike is cleared to the Yuma Airport after departure. Turn right, heading Mission Bay 1 departure, Victor 66, Imperial, then as filed. Go to 4,000, expect 1000 in 10 minutes, and frequency 125.3.
37 Mike, readback's correct. Advise tower prior to departure, you are IFR.
Will do, 37 Mike.
I'll just give the emergency briefing now. If we take off, if we're going runway 27, we're just going to go straight out, heading 320, expect Oceanside, and then we'll climb into 3,000 to 4,000, 10 minutes, 125.3. If we begin our takeoff roll and we have an engine issue, the brakes and taxi off.
Okay.
If we take off, we're above the ground, but there's still runway in front of us, and we have an issue, we'll just land directly in front of us. Same thing will apply if we take off. Well, no. If we take off, runway's behind us, but we're under 1,000 feet, we'll just land straight ahead. And if we're over 1,000 feet, we'll 45-degree turn around, try to make runway 9.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Here will be assigned by tower.
So is the airplane ready to go?
No.
Okay. So what do we do to get it ready?
SB Tower, Centurion 8437 Mike.
Want to make sure to...
Ready for squawk and release.
Centurion 8437 Mike, SB Tower, squawk 4663.
Put in the Mission Bay VOR.
Squawking 4663.
Why do we put in Mission Bay?
Because that's the radio... Oh, we're doing it Oceanside. Oceanside VOR.
Okay.
That's where we're going to be going right
Okay.
after we're directed that way.
Okay.
Turn 37 Mike, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind 200 at 6.
There we go, 37 Mike.
And 5.3.
Okay.
And expect that, so I'll just put that in now.
Okay.
8.7. Do the same thing. Sorry.
You'll click the knob. There you go.
That's it. Okay. I'll just do this.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'll click the knob again.
Okay.
And should be all
okay
to go with that.
What else should we do before we take off?
Request IFR squawk and release.
Okay, but before that.
For that, load the approach.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. A menu. Okay. Okay, hold on, I got this. There it is.
37 Mike, contact SoCal departure, good day. If able, pass on a base and tops.
Okay, we'll do. 37 Mike.
We're doing the ILS?
Yes.
Okay. ILS 24. Minimums. Pro.
Good morning, Tower. Citation 468 Echo Sierra is coming up about 27 right, squawk and release, please.
Citation 468 Echo Sierra, Gillespie Tower, squawk 4641.
4641, data Echo Sierra.
Load.
Now before you load it, you'll want to go to vectors and put in the initial approach. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
One thing to think about was they said that we're getting radar vectors to Oceanside, right?
Yeah.
So we were told that we're getting radar vectors to Oceanside, and Oceanside is on this list.
Okay.
So to line up our flight plan, or to line up the GPS with our clearance, we can set Oceanside as the transition phase.
Okay, so
there you go.
So I gotta do the minimums again. Okay.
And then you can go to activate because we're not doing anything else before the approach.
With Delta, I'd like to do work on the number 35.
Alright.
Now, anything else?
Master 12 Gillespie Tower, proceed to numbers 35 and then advise when ready, wind 210 at 10.
Yeah, 212, roger.
We'll have to get the ATIS once we get up there.
Okay.
1, 2, 5.
To 0.15.
0.15.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, what CDI should we be using right now? What CDI will we use for the approach?
Takeoff, wind 210 at 10.
LS.
Okay, we take off.
That'll be
7 right, 8 Echo Sierra, thanks.
be localizer 1.
Okay, yeah. But are we going to be tracking the localizer first?
No.
Oh, check your frequencies.
Yeah.
So when you load the approach, it automatically puts the localizer frequency in primary.
Okay.
So to put it back to what you had before, yep. And now you still have the same CDI on the HSI.
Okay.
Nav1.
Okay.
Okay. So if it's a VOR frequency, it'll say VOR1. If you have a localizer frequency, it'll say LOC-1.
Okay. Okay, then that makes sense. Okay. I think that's everything.
Okay.
And Tower, King Air 606, I might be ready to end IFR.
Air 606 Charlie Michael, SB Tower, squawk 4662.
4662, 81, excuse me, 606 Charlie Michael.
Gillespie Tower, says in the 61958, ready for IFR squawk and release.
So 61958, Gillespie Tower, squawk 5206.
Gillespie Tower, 61958, squawk 5206. Thank you.
Citation 8 Echoes here, contact SoCal departure.
Over to SoCal, 8 Echoes here, thanks.
Gillespie Tower, Asher 12, number 35 for the Pioneer, back to number 35.
Should have said holding short at 27 right?
That would have been something to include. That way you're telling them where we are and that we're ready to go.
Asher 12, Pioneer approved, clear for takeoff, clear to land, 1210 at 10.
Asher 12, roger.
There's like cheat sheet one.
Oh, okay.
Gillespie Tower formation Delta 1547 Zulu, wind variable at 6, visibility 6, mist 1,500 scattered, ceiling 2,500 broken, temperature 15, dew point 11, altimeter 29907, localizer Delta, approaching use, landing and departing runway 27 right.
Another flight right after me? To be back by a certain time?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I do have another flight, but it's supposed to be a VFR flight.
Oh, yeah. So probably not.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
I was planning on flying to Palm Springs this weekend, but
Asher 1, Gillespie Tower, Asher Company,
Good luck with
on
that.
numbers 35, proceed north via Alpha, wind 200 at 8.
Asher 1 proceeding north via Alpha, and we got the company traffic in sight.
Air 6 Charlie Mike, just waiting on SoCal. It appears they have traffic north of Vista clear.
Roger that.
Right, so, on takeoff, what are the line items that you're supposed to complete?
Astria 12, hold position, traffic departing taxiway Alpha.
max your full rich, lights on, heading compass, I guess I can't.
Air 6 Charlie Mike, expect release in 1 minute.
Adjusting it on a steam gauge.
Roger.
Okay.
But
Okay.
sure that's good.
Yep. Timer. So they said in the clearance to climb to 3,000, expect 4,000 in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So, how would we be able to tell if we're at, the 10-minute mark or not, unless we start our timer? Do you know how to operate the timer in the G1000?
No, I do not.
So, timer reference.
Okay.
Go ahead and click that.
Astra 12, Pioneer approved, clear for takeoff, clear to land.
And then you just push enter to start
Air 6
it.
Charlie Mike, on a 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Stop it, and then reset.
27 right, 606 Charlie Mike.
Okay.
Wind 190 at 8.
Gillespie Tower, 384 Whiskey is ready for departure. Expect squawk and release, please.
Sirius 34 Whiskey, Gillespie Tower, squawk 5204. Expect about a 10-minute delay.
Expecting the delay, and 5204 is the squawk, 84 Whiskey.
Cessna 958, expect release in 1 minute.
We'll expect release in 1 minute. Say 58.
Thanks.
so what was it? It was altitude, full rich.
So you got lights, camera, action.
It's camera action.
Right?
Lights?
Yep, lights, camera, you're checking the transponder, making sure that the code is correct.
Okay.
And then action is mixture and timer.
The timer, okay.
So basically you can just go across the panel here.
King 6 Charlie,
Lights,
my contacts, okay,
camera, timer, mixture.
That's a 958, caution point service, departed King Air, running 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 27 right, clear for takeoff, 61958, thank you.
And then one other thing.
Timer. But isn't that right when we take off?
You can do it right now.
Tower 12, number 35, Pioneer Pattern back to 35.
Astro 12, Pioneer approved, clear for takeoff, clear line, 1210 at 10.
Astro 12, back.
So we're drifting a little bit to the north, so let's try to correct for that crosswind.
Crosswind.
Yep. Now, what's our VY?
39.
So let's try to get to 79.
958, contact SoCal departure.
58, contact SoCal departure, 61958, thank you. And 320.
Contact LA Center 128.6.
Okay, decimal 6 for Romeo November day.
1 Sierra Mike, descend to maintain 900,000.
Cleveland 1000 for 900,000, 2 Charlie.
Air 1 Charlie X-ray, climb to maintain 5,000.
5,000, 1 Charlie X-ray.
SoCal departure, Cessna 61958, heading 320, 1,300 climbing.
Air 61958, SoCal departure, climb to maintain 4,000, ident.
Climb and maintain 4,000, ident, 61958.
Aircat 70, contact LA Center.
No, you don't have to respond with ident.
Okay.
Because when they see the flash on their screen, that's you responding with the ident.
958, we're going to contact 2 miles northwest of Gillespie. Expect the ILS runway 24 Palomar. Say intentions after that.
We'll expect ILS to Gillespie, or Palomar, 61958. We intend to go to Oceanside and attempt a localizer there, 61958.
Disregard that, 61958. After the ILS, we'd like to come back to Gillespie for the localizer.
958, right there, advising you have the Palomar weather.
We'll advise we have Palomar River, 61958.
Number 1 Charlie X-ray, climb to maintain 7.
Alright.
No, you're good.
1,000 now, 1 Charlie X-ray.
1 Sierra Mike traffic, 12 o'clock, and 8 miles obstruction to King Air, leveling off at 8,000.
There it is.
Below the clouds here, 2 Charlie.
6 Charlie Mike, traffic 12 o'clock and 6 miles obstructions, that's at 50, 900,000 level, maintain 8,000.
I'll be looking for, maintain 8,000, 606 Charlie Mike.
And now, before we get into the clouds here, let's go ahead and hit the pitot heat.
What's that thing? Yeah, there it is.
SoCal approach, Cessna 6 Hotel Alpha, ready for inbound to Palomar, VOR Alpha.
6 Hotel Alpha, roger, cross Oceanside 3000, clear VOR Alpha approach.
Cross Oceanside, clear VOR approach, 6 Hotel Alpha.
Alpha 2256, contact approach 124.35.
2435, Southwest 2256.
Clear Mike, traffic, no factor, just going to maintain 8,000.
8,000, 2 Mike.
Number 6 Charlie Mike, traffic, no factor.
Roger.
Alright, so what's next?
Lean the mixture. We can
What now?
activate the approach.
Clear Mike, just going to maintain
The approach has already been activated, right?
5,000 now,
Okay.
2 Mike.
Okay.
For 6 Hotel Alpha, contact Palomar Tower 118.6.
Contacting Palomar Tower 6 Hotel Alpha. SoCal, that is 3803.
We can do this.
Ready to return to Montgomery. Request ILS approach.
Could, but we haven't technically been told that we're getting vectors to final.
Clear to Montgomery via turn right at 240. Just going to maintain 6,000.
Right turn 240, set of 6,000. That is 03, Yesterday.
Wait at 4,000, maintain my heading. Oh, ATIS.
700 for 5,000.
The ATIS.
190 Hotel Golf, Signal approach header after Oceanside, fly heading 090, vector front ILS.
After Oceanside,
2015.
90 Golf.
12 o'clock at 3 miles northbound to Cessna.
Watch your heading.
3,500 for 4.
Okay, right now we're VFR on top, local or near below, touch.
Palomar Airport information Alpha.
Charlie X-ray, climb maintain 11,000, clear thermal.
Wind 200 at 12, gust 16, visibility 8.
958, turn right heading 350.
Scattered. Ceiling 2 down.
Turn right 350, 61958.
2.11, altimeter 2995. ILS approaching use, arriving and departing runway 24. As it is with information available.
61958, change my frequency 127.3.
Voluntary noise abatement.
We'll change this frequency 127.3, 61958.
Contact DF information Alpha.
So do things one step at a time.
Palomar Airport information Alpha.
Make sure you get to your heading first, then worry about the frequency.
Wind 200 at 12, gust 16, visibility 8. Sky conditions 1,200 scattered.
Here we go.
Ceiling 2,500 overcast. Temperature 15, 2.11, altimeter 2995. ILS approach.
We're 0 to golf contact.
And what was the ATIS code?
Alpha.
Alpha, okay.
Down to altitude.
SoCal King Air 90 to Golf 5,000.
Then lower the nose as well.
90 to golf.
Until you lower the nose, you're going to keep climbing. So yes, reducing the power is going to keep you from climbing, but you got to lower the nose as well.
Okay. SoCal 61958 at 4,200, descending 4,000.
61958, SoCal approach 2 more.
And get down a little bit more. There you go. Remember, as long as the nose is above the horizon, you're going to have that tendency to climb.
Okay.
Right, so now we're on a heading of 350, right? So now that we're off of our initial heading and we haven't heard anything about going direct to Oceanside, now we can expect to get to the ILS next.
Okay.
Alright, so let's keep thinking about what we're going to be doing next. So right now we're fixating on the altitude. So, you know, get to the altitude, make sure that you're stabilized and all that kind of stuff. But then, you know, start thinking about the approach, because ultimately that's what we're going to be doing.
Okay. So I'm just going to get rid of this timer.
Okay.
And procedure.
You want to hit flight plan. FPL.
Oh, flight plan. Okay.
Make sure you're still flying the plane. Don't look away for more than 3 seconds, right? You push a button, go back to your flight instruments. Make sure that everything's all set and where it needs to be, then go back to where it needs to be.
Heading 090 now,
there you go. You brought your power back up. Make sure that you have the power set where you want it to be.
958, flight heading 360, vector sequence.
Heading 360, 958. can hit enter on this one?
You don't have to hit enter on anything.
Okay.
But what's next?
Expecting to intercept the localizer.
Okay. Anything that we should do before we intercept the approach?
We should change this.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay. What else? We have to brief the approach.
Yeah, brief the approach. Okay. Bring it up. Look away for no more than 2 seconds. Okay, so we're tuned in. 108.7. Approach course will be 245.
Okay.
So call approach Turkey 5676 Victor, 1,800 for 3,000.
We go missed.
5676 Victor, so got approach, roger. Climb maintain 4,000.
We'll intercept the localizer, I'd imagine.
Fly the plane.
The localizer at...
Turkey 76 verify your approach request.
Next, I'd like to go do the GPS 9er Ramona, and then
we'll follow the glide slope in. If we go missed, we'll climb to 3,000. We're heading 245 to Oceanside 4 tack.
Roger, Ramona, this is Mike's current wind 170,
which we have loaded down there.
Mist, 2,800 overcast, altimeter 29905. And when you are able, proceed your attack sock.
Here, you can have Oceanside set and standby, because that's what we're going to be using next.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so we got the approach briefed. Minimum's 527, we already have that loaded.
Okay.
I'm just expecting that any minute now. We get back.
What now? If there's any free open time, you want to make sure that you're filling it with other things.
Maintain 3,800, cross Axoc 3,800, clear approach, sounds good.
We briefed the approach, we briefed the procedure. I know that we'll go full throttle, flaps 10 once we start intercepting the localizer.
At full throttle?
Sorry? Or
you said full
mixture,
throttle? Okay.
Full mixture.
Okay.
And oh, it's coming up here pretty soon. He hasn't cleared us yet.
Right. So look over here.
Yeah.
Right. Here's our approach course, and here we are over here.
Yeah.
So we're maybe 5 miles away from ESCON.
Yeah.
So just kind of keep that in perspective.
Okay. Should I call them and ask them what's going on?
No.
Okay.
Zero Hotel's off flighting 100 and maintain 3,300.
100, 3,300, Nazar go.
So if we went missed, I would just hit CDI to VOR and then COM, or nav, I mean. So it would switch it?
Yes, you could. Well, if you push CDI, that's just going to switch it down to nav 2, so you don't have to switch any frequencies.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct. Now, are we going to maintain a heading of 245, and is that going to take us to Ocean? All right, fly the plane.
Yeah, okay.
Now, if you see that you're like that, don't...
I'm going to take you through the localizer for just a second for spacing. Fly heading 310.
Fly heading 310, 61958.
Right, so did you hear the first part that he said?
For safety.
So he said he's going to take us through the localizer.
Okay.
For spacing.
Spacing, okay.
And then he said maintain heading 310. So we're passing the localizer right now. So he told us that so that way we're not freaking out about, you know, flying through the localizer.
Yeah.
So we're just going to hold this heading. He's going to vector us back around, and we have plenty of room here, so we're totally fine.
Okay.
All right, so what? So we're going to fly heading.
58, turn further left, heading 210. Enjoy the localizer.
Fly heading 210 and expect the localizer 61958.
So try and maintain 4,000 still.
Air 0, holds off, turn right, heading 140.
140, 90 go.
We're still climbing, and that's because the nose is up, right? So lower the nose, set the trim. Don't try to manhandle the plane the whole time. Try to use the trim as much as you can.
Okay.
34 Whiskey, still got approach, roger.
10.
There you go.
I activate the leg, or...
You're 4 miles from Escon. Maintain 3,600 until established. Cleared approach.
Maintain 3,600 until established. Cleared approach. 61958. Thanks.
Air 0, holds off, turn
yeah,
right,
we can go down. Escon is our next
Right
fix.
turn 190, 90 go.
Right, that's the next fix that's ahead of us. So we can go ahead and activate that leg. Click the knob, and it's menu.
Oh my gosh. That's what we...
Remember, that's what we said last time.
Menu again?
Nope, you hit enter.
Okay.
Enter twice. There you go.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
What altitude are we maintaining?
3600.
Okay, so let's use the altitude bug. Big knob for 1,000, small knob for hundreds.
Well, here we go.
Yep. A little bit more of a shallow descent, so bring the nose up a little bit. Yep, there you go. All right, so we've been cleared for the approach, right?
Right.
So what can we do once we've been cleared for the approach?
We can do the heading bug to 245.
We could. Anything else?
We activated it. Cleared for the approach.
Mixture and flaps.
That's what I said earlier. I forgot about it.
Small corrections, okay?
Established, clear for the approach, 90 go.
So you know the steps you need to do, but don't rush to do them, okay? Mixture rich, fly the plane, flaps 10, fly the plane, okay? We're a little bit slow, so let's lower the nose.
3,000.
Maybe get a little bit more power.
3,000.
Remember what power setting we use for the ILS.
1800.
There you go. So we'll stick with that. We'll try to maintain
3600. You're going to go down to, where's the DME at? There it is, okay. We'll maintain 3600 until we get to 10.4.
Okay.
3763 contact Ramona Tower.
Why is that?
We'll see you back here.
Just altitude clearance, that's what it says on the approach plate.
But what is the minimum altitude for SCON?
3300.
Okay.
So I can go down to 33 once I get there.
Yep, we could go down to 33.
Air 0, the Golf Palomar Tower 118.6.
Go ahead and lower the nose.
118.6, 90 go.
So you pulled the power. Right? So we want to go down to 33 for the crossing altitude at SCON, right? So we'll go ahead and reduce the power, lower the nose.
You want to do that already? Okay.
Yeah, because that's what we want to cross SCON at, right? Don't descend too quickly. Want to keep 90 knots and about 500 to 800 feet per minute.
Okay. Okay, we're there.
Okay.
So we can descend down to 26.
Okay.
Good trim for 500.
Now, while we're descending, go ahead and reset the altitude bug. Not to use too big of a correction for the localizer.
Contact tower 118.6, we'll see you back here on the miss.
Switching to tower 118.6, 61958.
Palomar Tower 61958 on localizer for 24, 61958.
Number 61958, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear low approach. After your low approach, turn left heading 180, maintain 3000.
Clear for low approach, after, maintain 3000 afterwards, 61958.
And 958, you said maintain 3000 going south?
958, heading 180, maintain 3000 after low approach.
Roger that, 180, 180 on the heading to 3000 after miss, 61958.
Okay, now I can go down to 26. Or 23, I mean.
Okay. So careful with your speed.
Supposed to be 90, right?
Yep, supposed to be 90. Yep. So what you were doing there was you were trying to trim to get your descent rate back, but our power had increased.
Okay.
So when the power increases, that's going to increase your airspeed, and then you're not going to descend as fast.
Okay.
So just always make sure that your power is where you want it to be. It's not one of those things where you set it and you forget about it.
Okay.
Looking good. You have your foggles ready?
The wrong ones. I have them down here.
Okay. Nice. I got it.
Oh, okay. No, that was a little dramatic. I'm good. Down to 1640. Sounds good enough.
That's fine.
Center 0 tail golf, you can taxi to parking V Alpha.
Parking V Alpha, 90 Golf.
Good morning, helicopter 6 Fox Lima.
Helicopter 6 Foxtrot Lima, Palomar Tower.
Just a good morning, information Alpha. We're just 9 miles along the shoreline north along the shoreline inbound.
Right, now, since we're past the final approach fix and we're flying the ILS, just follow the glide slope. Don't worry about the altitudes anymore.
Lima, Roger. It's kind of up to you. Do you want to do a crossover midfield, or do you want to approach from the west or 2-4?
What I'd like to do is go south and then come up, because it looks like there's some pretty low clouds and rain coming your way.
I guess the whole time I should have been doing that.
6 Fox Lima, Roger. That's approved.
Just the ILS, right?
So before the final approach fix, you do what you did. Okay. After you pass the final approach fix and you have the glide slope, because that's where you should intercept the glide slope, then you just follow that the rest of the way.
Okay.
If we were to do the localizer approach, then you would do the step downs the whole way.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
For that sudden bank.
Tower 6 Fox Lima.
Helicopter 6 Foxtrot Lima.
You're alright.
I'm looking over there.
Well, at the tower right now, there's no rain at all right now, and visibility to the east is pretty good. To the west, not as good, maybe 5 miles.
Okay, yeah, it's coming your way. We're along with each approach in the stack.
So make sure you keep the nose down, follow it all the way down. Then as soon as you reach the decision altitude, then that's where you go miss. But you keep that descent rate going all the way. Now we're at minimums, airport not in sight, negative contact.
Flaps up. And we're going oceanside.
They gave us different...
oh yeah, they said go 180 south. That's right.
Okay, so make sure you keep the nose up. Make sure you get the plane trimmed for the climb before you move on.
Okay. I don't imagine we'll have time for a DME arc today.
I don't think the clouds will allow us to.
Yeah.
Alright, so you said what we're going to do now?
Going 180 back to Gillespie.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that.
I'll just start turning now.
Yep, so as soon as you go missed, you can start that turn.
Okay.
As soon as you increase the power, you got the flaps, you got everything trimmed and stabilized, just go ahead and get yourself going in that turn.
Okay.
You don't have to wait for them to tell you, because that's why they told you so you could do it.
6 Fox Lima turning inbound Palomar Airport Road.
Now, you also want to make sure that you say that we're going missed. That way they know what we're doing.
Traffic is set 1 mile east of you.
No, now.
1,400 climbing.
Well, yeah, once the radios are calm, you can do that.
Key Alpha. Thanks, Josh.
Palomar Tower 61958 going missed.
Contact SoCal 127.3. Yeah.
Contact SoCal 127.3 61958. Thanks. And okay.
And what are we climbing to?
You said 4,000?
I said 3,000.
1,000, okay. SoCal approach 61958, climbing to 3,000.
61958, approach, good morning, and which approach did you want to go after today?
I'd like the localizer Delta for 27 right, 61958.
61958, roger, climb, maintain 5,000.
Climb, maintain 5,000, 61958.
Alright, so let's make sure that we keep up with the altitude bug.
Okay. 5,000.
Oh.
Ups are up, alright, cool, yep.
Alright, what's next?
61958, turn left heading 110, vectors final.
Turn heading 110, vectors to final, 61958. I'll load the approach for Gillespie.
SoCal, Turkey 56760. Would you like us up
do one thing at a time
now, or
one thing at a time.
cross Robin?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was confused the way I said that. Just climb, maintain 6,000 now.
Climb, maintain 6,000 now, sounds good, sir.
Okay, alright. Coming to 3,000. Or 5,000, I mean. And just like that.
There's one thing you forgot to do first.
Before loading it?
Right, so if we want to load an approach, what button what page do we have to go into first?
Procedures?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Select approach. Alright.
You twist it. You twist the small knob. There you go. Now watch your heading.
Yep. Alright, I think Barrett would be fine. Okay.
SoCal 0384 Whiskey on the mid.
0384 Whiskey, Roger. Verify you want to ILS to Palomar next.
ILS to Palomar, 84 Whiskey.
84 Whiskey, cleared to Palomar via heading 080 and maintain 3,500.
Okay.
080, 3,500, 84 Whiskey.
That's a 958, climb and maintain 6,000. And contact SoCal on 125.3.
Climb maintain 6,000. Contact SoCal on 125.3. 695.
Sierra Papa, turn right heading 360.
360, South 090 Sierra Papa.
628 November Golf, just going to maintain 8,000.
8,000, 8 November Golf.
SoCal 61958, climbing to 6,000.
61958, SoCal departure. Ident, climb to maintain 4,000.
Climb maintain 4,000, 61958.
Confirm that was for November 61958. We're currently 4,700, climbing 6.
61958. No, here assigned altitude should be 6,000 and fly heading 060.
Heading 060, climb and maintain 6,000, 61958.
At 555, turn right now heading 180.
So,
180 heading out.
I believe so you didn't do anything wrong. They gave us a bad clearance.
Wingspan 7, heading 090.
959 might be taking off,
okay.
But I don't know.
7,000, wingspan 7.
Tango Bravo, we're going to contact
I'm not sure what that was for.
Gillespie 3 miles. Expect a localizer, runway 24 Palomar, Santins is after that.
Alright, we'll expect that. We'd like to do the ILS 24 to Palomar. Go miss, RNAV 9er to Ramona. Go miss, RNAV 17 Gillespie 86 Tango Bravo.
Alright, Tango Bravo, right here, advising you the Palomar weather.
Yeah, we'll advise Tango Bravo. Thank you. SoCal approach SkyWest 3476, Bow 9er 7, descending via the Comics 2.
So let's get back to our heading.
5,000 information kilo.
Peter 1, SoCal approach heading 010. SkyWest 3476, SoCal approach descend via the Comics 2 arrival. Expect RNAV Zulu with possible vectors to final.
Roger that. Expect RNAV Zulu and descend via the Comics 2, SkyWest 3476.
At 555, now left heading 100 and approach 12435, bye-bye.
Remember, small, slow corrections.
1,500 scanner.
04 to maintain 5,500.
2.11, altimeter 299.7.
We're 868 Tango Bravo, flying at 340.
And departing runway 27 right, runway 27 left.
Wingspan 7, turn right heading 120.
Runway 27 right, out of service.
Right, November Golf, your present heading is on the Seal Beach 148 radio.
Service frequencies.
Present Seal Beach 148 radio.
Delta.
Peter 1, expect PR 24, right. Peter 1, change to right, frequency 270.35. And Peter 01, correction 350.27. 350.27 for the freak. Peter 02, just to maintain 8,000. Number 8, November Golf, contact approach 128.1.
128.1, have a good day.
Peter 1, not clear. Shooter 04, 15 miles from the field, clear tack and 24 right approach.
So I'm just going to ask them why they want us to go further east instead of going southeast.
Sure.
7, descend to maintain 6,000.
6,000, wingspan 7.
Shooter 02, descend to maintain 7,000.
SoCal 61958, when can we expect southeast vector to the localizer?
958, heading 090.
958, 090, 58.
Expense 7, heading 110, please.
110, wing 57.
Shooter 04, standby, KCA.
When it comes to the heading bug, wait to do that, last. So if it's a short turn, just turn, get to the heading, and then set the heading bug. So every time I see people, set the heading bug while they're turning, they overshoot their heading.
040,
so just finish the turn, and then set the heading bug. That way you won't be overshooting. If it's a long turn, and you have time to set the heading bug in the turn, then that's fine. But if it's a shorter turn, just wait to do the heading bug after.
Also turn left heading 280.
280, 868 Tango Bravo.
So we're already tuned in 110.5.
5,000.
5,000.
Are we going to be trying to land on this one?
What was that?
Are we going to try to land on this one?
Yes.
01 heading 020 to maintain.
Approach course will be 269. Let me back to my life together real quick.
Number 509er, Sierra Papa, clear, direct Julian.
Direct Julian, 9 Sierra Papa.
Our missed approach point would be, or our missed approach would be,
Tango Bravo, turn right heading 340.
340.
What was that?
It'll be climb to 3000 direct Mission Bay War attack.
27.3, 8 Tango Bravo.
Would be 17.7,
turn right heading 160.
17.8.
160, wing 57.
Fly your plane.
Shooter 02, descend to maintain 5,000. Shooter 01, maintain 7,000. Shooter 1. Shooter 02, turn right heading 140. Shooter 02, turn right heading 140. Shooter 01, turn right heading 070. Actually, roll heading 050, Shooter 1.
Right. Now, when you brief the approach,
okay.
Don't necessarily start with the missed approach procedure.
Shooter 2, turn right heading 180.
Okay? Start with, the approach frequency, the approach course, the final approach fix, your altitudes, and then leave the missed approach procedure until the very end.
Shooter 02, turn right heading 210,
because,
4,000.
if you brief it as you're going through the approach, the missed approach is going to be the last thing you're going to be doing, right? You want to kind of leave that until the end. That way you have more time to brief the more important stuff.
Field standby, fall, KCA.
Okay, so our localizer will be 110.5. Approach course will be 269.
Shooter 03, change to
and how do we verify the approach course?
Do we verify the approach course?
How do we verify that the approach course is correct? What's your bank?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back. But I know we've been turning a lot that way.
61958, flighting 110.
Heading 110, 61958.
So don't necessarily think about don't necessarily think about turning back this way to get back to where we were. Just focus on the heading.
Papa, we have Mike for Ramona, and tops are 8,300.
509er, Sierra Papa, thank you.
Okay.
Shooter 01, descend to maintain
so the approach course.
Yeah, we can,
Wingspan 7, turn left heading 110.
Left turn 110, wing 57.
to be able to identify it with the transponder code, with like the Morse code.
Right, but that doesn't necessarily tell us what the approach course is. There it is.
Oh, that's what you wanted. Okay, yeah.
So what's the approach course on the CDI there?
It's at 270 right now. 269.
There you go.
So that's it?
Yep.
So that's how we verify that it's the right one.
Correct.
Okay.
Shooter 01, turn right heading 080.
If you're flying an approach that's a localizer or a VOR, always make sure that you have a localizer or a VOR CD.
Okay.
If you're doing a GPS, then you have it set for GPS. But just to minimize any confusion, always switch the CDI as soon as you set the frequency.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Shooter 03, descend to maintain 7,000.
For Oh, Ramona.
Precisely.
Shooter 01, turn right heading 180.
Okay, what's next?
Here we breach the approach.
5090 Sierra Papa cross Julian at or above 8,700, cleared VO Alpha approach.
Julian at above 8,000, clear VO Alpha approach, Cessna 5090 Sierra Papa.
We've reached the approach.
Turkey 5676 Victor 6000.
Shooter 01, 11 miles from the field, turn right 230, descend to maintain 4,000.
Get menu to get that going, right?
Yes, but do we need to get that going yet?
Uniform 5 shots over approach, maintain 6,000.
No, I'd say leave it.
Okay, leave it.
Alright, 200 for 6, we'll expect the localizer 27, 118 Uniform Foxtrot.
Shooter 03, turn right heading 040.
All lights on, Peter, you'd still on. We got the ATIS.
6000.
Well, it might have changed, so.
36 missed, ceiling 2,400 broken, 4,000 overcast. Temperature 152.11, altimeter 3000.
5676 Victor, roger. And reduce speed 20 knots for the sequence of glass.
Runway 27 right, runway 27 left. Notice airman, runway 27 right, Pappy's out of service. Runway 1735 is closed for 2 hours. Hazardous weather information for Southern California.
Shooter 03, up for an expedited descent.
Flight service frequencies.
Advise on maintain 5,000 and thanks to expedite.
Go.
You don't have to get crazy, I just need to fly like in about 10 miles.
Wind 2108, visibility 6 missed, ceiling 2,400 broken, 4,000 overcast.
But you're not just listening for the code, you want to know what the ceiling is, the winds, and then the altimeter. Those are at least the things that I listen to.
Okay.
Shooter 03 heading 060 now.
You can let them know that I have echo.
Okay.
SoCal approach 61958 has echo for Gillespie.
61958, thank you. 958 also, turn right heading 130 now.
Right heading 130, 61958.
Altitude?
6,000.
SoCal Alaska 1952 out of 20, descending via the comics. Except maintain 15,000 with Lima.
Alaska 1952, second approach, descend via the comics 2 arrival and say approach request today.
Descend via the comics and requesting the RNAV 27.
RNAV Yankee.
Sorry, the RNAV Yankee.
So now departure Lucky 11 flight at 2 off near mile past 700 for 11,000. Thank you, 3.
Lucky 11, SoCal departure, radar contact, and plan to maintain 9,000.
Copy up to 9,000 for Lucky 11 flight.
Shirley, I think we're going to intercept at Shirley.
Going to approach Alaska 1952.
I'll just be ready for that.
You get the RNAV Yankee.
Yes, sir, got it, thanks.
Thanks.
61958, contact approach 124.35.
Contact approach at 12435, 61958.
Shooter 03, turn right, heading 1.
SoCal approach 61958 at 6,000.
November 61958, SoCal approach, roger.
Just want to make sure I'm doing that correctly. I just tell them my name, my call sign, and altitude is all I need.
I turned 250
that's correct.
It just feels short.
Yep. If we were climbing or descending, then we would also advise what altitude we were currently at, and then the altitude we're descending or climbing to.
Okay.
Right, so you said we've briefed the approach. All the frequencies are set. We have the ATIS. Is there anything else?
Wingspan 70 miles.
Is there anything else that we should do?
800 until established on final. Near cleared ILS, runway 2 right approach, circle the runway 23.
We briefed the missed approach part too.
That is included in the approach briefing.
23. So I got localizer, frequencies are set.
Approach Hawker 118 from Fox out of 10,000 for 6.
I have controls.
Controls.
118.
You can go ahead.
Figure that out. SoCal approach. Thank you. Descend to maintain 5,000.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, 10 for 5.
That's upside down. Okay.
Wingspan 7, contact Montgomery Tower 119.2.
Yeah, controls.
Have a good day.
Controls. Your controls.
2, Wingspan 7.
Delta 833, maintain 250 knots, till advised.
Okay, so
250 speed, till advised, Delta 833.
could set the, I guess I could set the altitude bug for our first fix.
Okay.
So,
I'd say leave the altitude bug where it is.
Okay.
I mean, we could 6,000 since that's where we're currently at, and then we just bump it down as we descend.
Okay. Cessna 958, flighting 150.
Heading 15058. And
there you go. Cool. All right. Checklists. That's what I'm trying to get you to do.
oh yeah, I was looking at them.
A descent before landing checklist?
Yep.
Okay, so whenever you complete the checklist...
Oh, the before landing I didn't really look at yet.
Okay, so whenever you go through the checklist, you know, verbally say, check this checklist is complete, this checklist is complete. That way, you know, because if I'm a DPE on a check ride or something, then I'm sitting here thinking you're not doing the checklists.
30, our discretion is 6,000
Yep.
American.
Okay, so, before landing, like the cabin ready part, I just imagined that's the briefing the approach is part of that, right?
It could be.
Okay.
There's also down here approach briefing.
Oh, I see.
So cabin is more just seats are upright, seatbelts fastened, doors closed, aircraft is ready.
Sure this is ready. Am I able to put the mixture in rich now?
I'd wait until you're cleared. So remember, the two things you do when you're cleared is mixture and flaps.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering because of this right here.
Yeah, so you'll leave the mixture and the flaps where they are until we get cleared.
Okay, our lights are on, the altimeters are set. No, they're not. I just get this wrong. There we go. We set 30. 300.
Delta 833, 210 or better to Vida now, and then 170 or better to Rebo.
210 or better to Vida, 170 or better to Rebo, Delta 833.
I'll set the flaps and mixture rich as once cleared.
Okay.
SoCal approach Cherokee 567 Victor 6,000. We have Echo at Gillespie.
All right, now something else. In this aircraft, since we have the DME over here, we have to identify the DME by pushing the DME button over there.
SoCal, Legion 92, 13-6, approach jacket 107, Lima.
Legion 92, SoCal approach, thank you.
So we're listening for the Morse code just like we would for the localizer.
American 639, reduce speed to 230, clear direct to Vida to join the final.
Well, 230, direct to Vida, join the final, American 639.
Is it because we're two? Okay. That's it.
Okay. Yep. The Morse code for the DME just takes longer to listen to. They don't, you know, broadcast it as often as the localizer. But the reason we don't identify the localizer like the DME is because it wasn't us. Is we have the code right here, ISEE.
Cessna 958, flighting 180, descend and maintain 5,500.
Descend, maintain 5,500, heading 180, 61958.
Remember to reduce your power.
Approach Alaska 1952.
Yep. Power for altitude, pitch for airspeed.
10,000 Lima.
Alaska 1952, SoCal approach, reduce speed to 210 and then descend and maintain 6,000.
210, then 6,000, Alaska 1952.
Hawker 8, Uniform Foxtrot, descend and maintain 3,800.
3,800, 118 Uniform Foxtrot.
American 639, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 5,000.
We're going to be at zero, Lucy. I'm going to hit menu.
210, then 5,000, American
leg.
39.
Enter. Yes.
Okay. I would say you can wait a little bit longer because they could have us, you know, turn this way.
Okay.
So I would say wait until you're cleared for the approach and then activate the leg. That way you know 100% sure where you're going to be.
Flighting 120.
120, 118 Uniform Foxtrot.
Legion 92, reduce speed to 230. You can be out or above on the altitude.
Slow down to 230, Legion 92.
Alaska 1952, flighting 090, vector spacing.
090, Alaska 1952.
Cessna 9058, 5 miles from Samos, flighting 240, maintain 5,500 till established on final, clear localizer Delta approach.
Fly heading 240 to Samos, clear localizer Delta 61958, thanks.
Delta 833.
They said maintain 5,500.
Tower 1830, Delta 833.
Oh, increase your power.
SoCal, good morning, Southwest 2121.
Remember, power for altitude, pitch for airspeed.
Lucky 1, accept 12000 with Lima.
Southwest 2121, SoCal approach, morning, depart Trixie, heading 190, vector spacing, your discretion, ascend and maintain 9,000.
Depart Trixie, heading 190, and discretion 9,000.
You did exactly what you said you would. Exactly what you said you'd do.
190 heading.
Setting us the same motion.
Cessna 9058, maintain 5,000 till established now. You are still clear for the approach.
Say again, 958.
958, 5,000 till established.
5,000 till established, 61958.
So we can go ahead and reduce the power, keep on going. Now, they did say Samos, but that doesn't mean that we activate the leg for Samos, because we're still outside of Zurlu, right? So Zurlu is still good.
Actually, no, just
the reason why they said Samos was to give us a reference as to where we are on the approach.
639, reduce speed to 180.
Speed 180, American 639.
Hawk Ray, Uniform Foxtrot, 9 miles from Rebo, turn rating 240.
So let's descend a little bit faster.
3,800 till established on final, clear localizer, runway 27 approach.
Right 240, 3,800 till established, clear for the localizer.
Now we've been cleared for the approach.
Cessna 9058, contact Gillespie Tower 120.7, good day.
Contact Gillespie Tower 120.7, have a good day, thanks. 61958.
Number 76 Victor, turn right heading 180.
Okay.
Right heading 180.
Should have done that sooner. I guess it's okay.
You're doing what you should
for the approach.
right now.
American
This is good.
639, I still got 2 miles.
You're flying the plane first, you're navigating, you're going to communicate after.
Okay.
Hawk Ray, Uniform Foxtrot, maintain 170 knots to Rebo, contact Lumberg Tower 118.3.
Now, do we still have to maintain 5,000?
Airbus 321.
No.
Over to tower 170 to Rebo, 118.
Or we can go down to, wait a minute. Yes.
1952, reduce speed to 180.
Can maintain 5,000?
We're past Zurlu, going to Samos. We can go down to
1345.
Go down to 4,000.
Okay.
American 639.
What power setting do we use for that?
1500. Your clear approach, runway
1500.
Because it's not precision.
1500 for precision.
American 639.
Allegiant 92.
So you're still flying the plane?
6,000, clear approach, runway 27.
Lucky at above 6, clear for the NAV 27, Allegiant 92.
AM flight 1345, SoCal approach, roger. Mirror altimeters, 29er, 9er, 9er.
29er, AM flight 1345, roger.
American 639, maintain 1.
Okay.
Now, before we talk to them, there's 2 things that we still have to do. There you go. Cleared for the approach, mixture rich, flaps 10. Every single time. Okay? You got it.
Yeah.
Before you make that radio call, let's fly the plane first, get us back to the course.
I'm just doing a small correction.
But our ground track, or our ground track diamond is on top of the course.
Okay, so yeah.
You gotta turn a little bit more. There you go. This right here is fine. There we go.
Okay, now we can go down to 207. Gillespie Tower, 61958 on localizer 27 right.
So 61958 Gillespie Tower, report airport in sight.
Report airport in sight, 61958. Okay.
Right, what airspeed do we want to maintain?
90.
Let's try to get to that.
Okay.
Right, now, once the CDI is centered, you want to put that purple diamond on top of your course, because that's going to keep the CDI centered. Otherwise, we're going to drift away. There we go.
Okay.
This is good.
Cessna 019, running 27 left, clear touch and go.
Runway 27 left, clear touch and go 019.
Oh, I could go. The idea is to get the purple diamond on top of the green?
Correct.
Okay.
Gillespie Tower, Asher 1 is 67 north, likely inbound land Asher base with Echo.
Asher 1, Gillespie Tower,
increasing power because we're still not at the DB distance.
Okay, good. Go ahead and bring the foggles back down.
Foggles down.
Cool. So just make sure that you're, maintaining 27. You don't want to climb too much. I mean, this is fine. We're still within 100 feet, but just don't keep that climbing tendency for too long. And try to keep the correction within 10 degrees.
Yep.
There you go. Yep. No, this is good because the ground track diamond was still within 10 degrees of the. So that's fine.
Okay. Okay, we're at 4.
Okay.
One down to 1500.
Roger.
Should have done the altitude bar. Your speed's 90.
Okay. Trying to maintain a slightly faster descent rate. Remember you
600-ish?
576
maybe like 800.
800?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember you're using power for that, not pitch.
Okay.
There we go. Good. 61958 has field in sight. We'd like to circle south for 27 left.
958, continue west. I will call your circle.
You will call the circle. We'll continue west. 61958. Right. Yep. You can use a normal descent now. Oh, yeah. Just do what you're doing now.
Okay.
You're good. Just do what you're doing. So try and anticipate that a little bit more. You can see the CDI coming to center, so try and turn before it reaches center so that you can catch it. That way you're not overshooting.
Okay. Okay, do I see the runway?
Minimums.
So remember, we maintain the MDA.
Oh, until we get to...
Yep, so bring your power in. Bring the power in.
Okay.
2,100. 2,100 RPM.
Cessna 958, do you have the Cessna ahead to your left approaching the tower?
958's looking. 958 has traffic in sight.
958, circle south of follow number 3, running 27 left, clear to land.
Clear to land number 3, we will follow traffic between the tower, 61958. So maintain this.
Okay, until it, we're there.
019 traffic short.
So you can go ahead and lift up the foggles. Our traffic to follow is right there.
Okay. Just follow?
Yep, so we're following them.
Westwind Tower, Cessna 4830 Papa.
Okay.
At holding shot 27 left to request left coast traffic.
So 4830 Papa, Westwind Tower, hold position.
Hold position 4830 Papa.
I should hold 15, right? Is that the...
Well, right now we're in the traffic pattern.
Oh yeah, so we can just... I'll just follow that guy. Just put it as simple as that.
Yep.
956 Papa,
And that's exactly what they told us to do. Now we're climbing, right? So let's fix that. Because if we go back into the clouds, we have to go mist. So we have to stay, now we have to stay either at or below the MDA.
Gillespie Tower, report Debbie and field in sight. Last basis reported 2,200.
Report Debbie and field in sight, and we're going to request a circle land 27 left, please.
Minimums.
iPad screaming in my ear that we're at minimums.
Okay.
Tower Asher 1's a mile north.
Astra 1, cross midfield 900 via Alpha, landing Astra will be at your own risk. Traffic on the base to follow, runway 27 left.
900 to Alpha to the base, Astra 1.
Go past this house.
Okay. Why go so far?
I just don't want to be right over him.
Okay.
I felt like if I turned too soon, I'd be too close to that guy.
Well, the other thing to think about is that we have to stay within 1.3 miles of the airport.
Okay.
Even though we were told to follow traffic, we're still technically IFR right now.
Okay.
But this is just right on the very edge of 1.3 miles.
Got it. A bit of a crosswind.
Yep.
Flaps 20.
Not available.
Careful with the speed.
570, scrap up out.
Just 576 here, Papa, runway 27 left, clear, touch and go.
Cessna 570, scrap up at 27 left, clear to sound.
Sure you hold more back pressure. All the way back. All the way back. Keep pulling until you can't pull anymore. There you go.
That's 9058, left to Delta 3, then contact ground.
To Delta 3, contact ground, 958.
What was that?
I was turning the
Oh. Alright, we're a little bit late. Not your fault at all. So you go ahead and get the checklist. I will get the taxi clearance.
Okay. Torpedo heat is going away.
Ground system 61958 to Delta 3, request taxi SAA.
61958, go SAA ground, SAA taxi via Delta Alpha.
Taxi to SAA via Delta Alpha 61958. Right, left on Delta, right on Alpha. Oh, right there? Ouch.
I was hoping you didn't notice.
Oh, man. I can feel it. Oh, man.
Alright. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, yeah, we put the park brake on. Does this work in here?
Huh?
Does it work in this one?